Hi guys, all of you good evening and welcome back to DevOps 19th class. Guys, for up to here we learned Linux classes and Linux concepts and Git classes, Git concepts we learned, and we didn't finish the Linux also we didn't finish, and even Git also we didn't finish because to avoid time consumption. The reason for forwarding to another step to avoid time consumption. Okay, guys. So if we want to learn the DevOps, it will take minimum 5 to 6 months time. 5 months, minimum 5 months to 6 months time. So we can't spend that much time. So that reason what we are doing that. So we are going to taking the tools one by one. Okay. In these classes, for example, we didn't finish Linux. So many tools are there, so many concepts are there. Like that, user management is there, file management almost we finished that, and the disk management is there, and the network management is there, package management is there, schedule is there, okay, logs is there. So like this, we are having this concept. So every concept is in-depth concept. So we should learn those concepts. But if you want to concentrate on those concepts, it will take minimum 2 to 3 months time. Minimum 2 months if you continue with this. Like that Git also. In the Git also we are having that, still we are having that some other commands like that, some miscellaneous commands are there. Coming to concept wise, yes, need to be discussed some more about that Git branching. And we are having that Git pull, Git fetch, Git rebase, Git merge, and Git tagging is there, Git stash is there. Okay, like this concept we are having, but we will take that slowly one by one. So, but up to here, what we learned, this is enough for a further step. Okay, whatever the requirement is there, yes, we will take on that. Okay, on that accordingly. Okay, until that, okay, we will continue with another tool. The another tool, our third tool, that's calling as a Jenkins. Yes, guys, Jenkins is a CI/CD tool. CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery, and continuous deployment. Now the process started. From today, yes, you can say, I have one kind of scenario. From today, you can say, now, guys, keep in mind, without Linux, there is no Git. Without Linux, there is no Jenkins. Without Linux, there is no Maven. So finally, overall, without Linux, there is no our DevOps environment. So 100% we are going to concentrating on Linux platform only. We are not going to for Windows platform. Keep in mind. So Linux is the base. On this Linux, this is the Linux server. Of course, it's calling as a VM. So we are using VM. Yes, which one? Linux. On this Linux, we are going to installing packages. We are going to installing packages like right now. Already we are having that Git. You know that how to install Git. Install and configuring and cloning and creating, adding, committing, and pushing into remote repository. You know that. Next. So at present we are having this much experience. And third one means, so even we before joining here, before starting this DevOps, we don't have knowledge and experience on the working with Linux. So that is also one part. That's the basic part. And the second one is the Git, and the third one is Jenkins. Third one is Jenkins. So what is this Jenkins? Jenkins is a open source tool. Jenkins is a open source tool that used for for CI CD, continuous integration and continuous delivery, continuous deployment. Continuous delivery and deployment. If anyone, yes, note that point. Interview question, 100% interview question. Okay, maybe at least minimum 90% you can expect that question. What is the difference between delivery and deployment? Delivery and deployment. So delivery nothing but we need to deliver the product manually. Deliver nothing but to deliver the product manually. Okay guys, but coming to deployment, yes, that's in that deployment, one more word is joined. That word is auto deployment, auto delivery process. We'll discuss later on that. But this is the expected question from the interviewer. What is the difference between CI CD and continuous delivery and continuous deployment? So what is the flow of CI CD process? What is the flow of CI CD process? Now, this is the base. This is the base for a DevOps environment setup. For a DevOps environment, this is the base, and this is the integration tool. This is the integration tool in between SCM and CI/CD server. Now this is the CI/CD server, guys. This Linux server is the CI/CD server. You got it now? Yes, CI/CD server. We are going to set up in this one. Okay. Now we are going to concentrating much more on Jenkins. Jenkins is a open source tool that is used for configure or set up in CI/CD environment. So what is CI? Continuous integration. What is continuous integration? What is continuous integration? Guys, just imagine it. Just imagine it. If you take one fan, just imagine it. The fan having three processing, three stages are there. The fan will do three stages. What are those? If you power on the fan, after power on the fan, if you observe that, it will do three tasks. What are those? You can observe that. Now I am starting this fan. Just to see. Started. Final result. We are seeing that air. How it will come? It will process. It will process. If it want to process that, yes, it will take that air. Yes or no? It will take that air. That's the inlet. Inlet. Next to process. Outlet. Like that, if you take that motor pump, water pump. Yes or no? So first it will take the water. It will pull the water to processing level. Then it will process and it will push out. Outlet. Inlet and outlet. Same here also. This Jenkins will do like that. But it is a dependent tool. Jenkins is the dependent tool. You got it now? Jenkins is the dependent tool. We need to integrate some more tools. It's a mediator. Jenkins is a mediator. It's not having independent activities. It depends on some other sources. Okay, guys. Now, in which areas we can use this Jenkins? In which areas we can use this Jenkins? Now, I'm asking one question to you guys. What you can do, guys? What you can do? I'm asking question. Please, can you reply? You, all of you guys. What you can do? Yes.
Regarding that CA or?
No, as a human being, what you can do? Countless.
Yeah.
Countless tasks.
Endless.
Countless.
Endless.
Yes or no? Like that Jenkins. Okay, we are not able to utilize our body for all tasks, but whatever we know, whatever the requirement is, until that only we are using our body, even our brain also. Okay, if you go for army, if you go for navy, if you go for air force, okay, if you go for something like that, different environment. Okay, every person playing game. Okay, every person doing some driving and blah blah things are doing. Okay, one single person we can't do these all things, but as per our requirement we are doing whatever we are doing. Those also almost countless, minimum 15 to 20 or 30 services we can activities like that. Here also Jenkins do n number of tasks. By using Jenkins, we can do n number of tasks. But whatever the is enough for our requirement, how much is enough for our requirement? Yes, we are utilizing until that only. Okay, every software engineer, yes, they can utilize for their requirement. Which one? They can use this Jenkins tool. Yes, we are using, for example, we are using, yes, for integrate code integration purpose we are using, for code quality purpose we are using, for code building purpose we are using, for deployment purpose we are using, for testing purpose we are using. Okay, for next automation configuration purpose we are using, for monitoring purpose we are using. We are doing n number of tasks, minimum 5 to 10 tasks we can do by Jenkins. Okay, right now you can't understand, we will see that later on what we can. So these are the major tasks. And some other tasks we can take that backup, we can take that, we can manage that plugins, and we can manage that master slave configuration, and we can take the yes user management and assigning the roles. Like that, so many tasks we can do that. So final the task, yes, we can use for CI/CD purpose. CI/CD purpose. Now the flow process. Yes, see guys, as of now we acted as a we act as a programmer. Yes or no? Until or when we are in using Git, whenever you are using or whenever you are working with Git, almost we are working as a programmer or document writer or script writer or content writer. So after writing that content, we are uploading into SCM, source code management repository server, remote server. So it's mean almost feel like that programmer. So what we did as a programmer, we have written some programs as per our requirement. After that, we centralized those programs into central repository. We centralized the code. Okay. Yes. We sent into one repository. This is the GitHub user. Inside that user, we are having one repository. This is a repo. Not only one repo, we can create n number of whatever, how many you want, yes, you can create. But we are taking one example. See, as a programmer, we have written some programs. We have written some programs and uploaded into or sent into remote repository. Okay, guys. After that, what we? That's our knowledge. That's our experience. This is only up to here only we are having experience. We don't know what we will do next. Okay, guys. Am I correct or not? For this time, we are having this much knowledge only, this much experience. Then we don't know what we to do with the code. Now we are forwarding one more step. That's calling as a CI CD continuous integration, continuous delivery, continuous deployment. Yes, here we are using Jenkins. Okay. Coming to Jenkins, Jenkins is a CI/CD tool. It's a open source tool. Okay, we can integrate for multi-purpose. We can do multiple tasks. Yes, we will see that official message. We can see that. But so why we want to use Jenkins only? Why not go for another tools? Are we having equivalent tools, or are we having some other tools or not? Okay, other than this Jenkins, yes, we are having. Okay, Bamboo is there, and Team City is there, GitLab is there, and Hudson is there, Team City is there. So many tools are there. So many tools are there. Okay, but it's very famous, very familiar, very lightweight, and very easy to handle. Okay, guys. So that reason we are using this Jenkins. That's complete open source, complete end-to-end open source. Okay, free of cost. So that reason even industry also using 70 to 80% of the industry persons using this Jenkins. Okay, guys. Now, so what we are doing that? So here we can't do anything directly with only these Jenkins. We can't do anything. So what we have to do, first of all, so we need to integrate the code whatever we are having in this repository to here. First we need to pull that code. After pulling that code, then we need to split this code into different environments. One, yes, in the initially we have taken one example, DevOps example, and the day one or the day two. Okay, we have taken some examples, natural examples, day-to-day life incidents. For example, if you go to market, vegetable market, okay, today that's your responsibility. You have to go market, you have to buy the vegetables and bring into home. Yes or no? Take that responsibility. Now feel like that. Feel like that. Now imagine that. Okay, now we are going to market. We entered into market. Now we are seeing that a number of shops. Now if you want to buy that brinjals or drumsticks or what is tomato, potato, onions, imagine it. We are seeing that n number of shops. After seeing immediately we are going to buy that. Are we going to buy? No. First of all, we are going to checking that code, product quality along with price also. However, finally we will decide with quality. Yes or no? We can spend 1 or 2 rupees extra also, but finally we will decide with quality. Here also that is very important. After getting the code from CI/CD to after getting code from SCM to CI, we need to send to quality area. That's calling as a code analysis. That is calling as a code analysis or code quality. Quality check. We need to check it. That is the first stage. Okay. So we need to decide here. Okay. After getting code quality, whenever we will get 0 errors, 0 warnings based on our requirement, then only we will go for the next step. The next step, code build. Code build. To code build means to convert source code into executable format. We are writing high level language. Whatever we are going to write in C programming language, C++ or Java or Python, whatever that, yes, we are going to write in that code. Yes, machine can't understand that. Machine can't understand that. So we need to convert into executable format. Okay, that executable format code almost in interpreted mode. Interpreter can understand. If we want to convert into executable mode, yes, we need to call compiler. We need to call compiler. The compiler will hand out that code and it will start the process from first character to last character. Okay, it will check that code. If any logical error is there, immediately it will reject. Like that. That will happen here. That will happen here. Code quality. Okay, 100% program is correct. It's compiled by compiler, but quality is different. Quality is different. For example, take one bottle of 20 liters of water, and you can take that 1 liter of that bottle. What is that, milk or something? We will not get energy whatever we are having the quantity of liter milk. by taking 20 liters of water. Yes or no? Like that already we have discussed that proper rice. Yes, if you take that 1 kilo of boiled rice, if you take that 2 kilos of what is that proper rice, maybe we will not get, but it will take lot of time. Yes or no? Like that water, something that lot of difference is there. Like that here also, code quantity is weight. Okay, it's having too much weight. I mean that it's having too much size. We need to reduce that, because if you send like that, we can run that code also no problem, but we will get a lot of issues in future. Once it's enter into production environment, maybe we'll get that RAM issue, disk space issue, processor issue, network issue, and some other issues. Okay, guys. For avoiding those issues, we need to check here only. So that reason we are sending to code quality. We are sending to code quality. Yes, if the code quality tool is rejecting, if it is rejecting that code quality, yes, what next? We are sending to again sending back to programmer. Okay. Jenkins will notify that to all respective team. Okay, guys. Yes, this is one team. This is where it's gone. See, guys, this is one team. In this team, this is for example, XYZ project. Full time, right? Okay. Project. In this project, how many members are there? How many members? End to end from scratch. System engineers are there, system administrators are there, hardware engineers are there, network engineers are there, programmers are there, build engineers are there, test engineers are there, release team is there, deployment is there, database team is there, and monitoring team is there, and some other people. What is that? Our vendor team members, vendor representatives like that, CEOs or project managers are like there, and for client side, if it is a small side business, maybe the CEOs will join, and sometimes the directors also will join. Okay, like that. This entire team into these all persons into one team. I can't say that example almost, but 99% directors will not join into that this meeting, or what is that links? I mean that link. What is that group? Okay, but CEOs can join. Okay, even CEOs also will join. Not like that Microsoft CEOs are the. If it is major project, they'll also work as a member inside that project for taking that up to date everything, taking that updates. For updates purpose, they will join in the group also. Okay, but if these are the minor projects, even CEOs also will join into the group. They will monitor minute to minute. Okay, guys. But this is one project. Just imagine it. 30 members are there. 30 members are there. These members having one group. These members having one group. Okay, mail group or communication channel. So whatever you're doing, every person, the 30 members, almost 3 to 4 members or 5 members, they are in idle. Okay, they will not come into that active, I mean that day-to-day activities, I mean that minute-to-minute activities. Just they will monitor that. Okay, they will not come into ground level. Okay, who are working in the ground level for configuration of the servers, installing the packages and deploying these are, okay, these persons are playing main key role. Okay, so whatever we are doing, these activities, everything we are, okay, uploading into group, we are going to updating in the group. So yes, this group having one mail ID. This group having one mail ID. Yes, we are adding this mail ID here inside this. Okay, guys. So in this mail ID, in this group mail, I am also there. You are also there. How many members are there? These all members going to accessing that mail ID. If anyone posts in that mail, everyone will receive. Okay, guys. Like this, we are adding this mail into this. Once the build failed, once the build is success, once the build is back to normal, immediately Jenkins will trigger the mail. Jenkins will trigger the mail and send into all respective team members. Alerts will come. If the build failed on the code quality, yes, immediately it will trigger the mail. We are going to configuring mail in that job. We are going to configuring jobs in this Jenkins. While configuring the job, yes, we are going to integrate in that mail also. Once the job build is failed, yes, automatically trigger the mail and send to all respective team. That's the process. Okay. So like this. See guys, code quality, code checking quality. So once it's okay, then what we are doing? Yes, one more step. We are sending to build step by step. Step by step. Just take that pipeline concept. Continuous flow. Like that fan. Like that fan. Okay. Take that water pump. Continuous delivery. Continuous delivery. Non-stop it will deliver the water. And non-stop it will take that water. It will take and it will process and it will deliver the water. Yes or no? Like here also. On every change, on every new change, Jenkins, it will take the code from CI/CD, sorry, from SCM tool, and it will send to code quality. Code quality tool, it will process. If the code quality is okay fail, yes, immediately it will send back. Again, programmers will receive and they will modify and send back to SCM, and Jenkins will pull again and send into code quality. If the code quality is okay, then next step immediately it goes to build. It goes to build. Once the build is okay, if the build fail, maybe there are different reasons. Right? Maybe there are different reasons. Maybe configuration issues. Who configured this environment, CI/CD environment? Maybe that is also problem. Or else maybe code quality is code also problem. We can't decide. We can't decide with only one. This is belongs to programmer or this is belongs to what is that configuration engineer. We need to study about that logs. Jenkins will throw that logs. Okay. By this reason, this happened like that. It will throw that error. Yes, we need to study that log error, logs information, log report. Then we can decide that. Okay, guys. Like this. This is the process. Now we are coming into this level. Now we are going to configuring Jenkins. Now we are going to configuring Jenkins. For simple purpose. Now simple word or simple sentence. Why we need to configure Jenkins? First, for integration purpose. For SCM to Jenkins integration purpose, we are going to configuring Jenkins. After configuring, we will see that what we can do. Okay, right now I can't say that. Just simply for next 2 steps after configuring Jenkins, what we can do, just okay, we are going to configuring code quality tool and code building. Okay, guys. So we are integrating inside this only. This is the separate server. This is a separate server. Yes, inside this only we are going to configuring this one, or else we can configure separate one also. Separate one also we can configure. Okay, guys. This is the process. First, we need to configure Jenkins. Next, if we want to configure Jenkins, yes, we can configure in 4 methods. In 4 ways, we can configure Jenkins on Linux machine. Okay, guys. The first one, by using install Jenkins method. Second one, yes, Tomcat. On Tomcat server we can Jenkins. Third one, Java jar Jenkins dot var, this method. Next, RPM space hyphen IVH or I Jenkins dot notes dot what is that? Yes, RPM, like this. We need to install. But last two methods almost no one not using. 70% of the persons are not using this one. Yes, this one and this one most of the people using. But note that point. Note that point. How many methods are there? 4 methods are there. For every method. Note that point. Of course, you will understand. Okay, you should understand that, because there is no way to skip that process. Every method, okay, we should have Java. Okay, without Java, we can't install. We can install, but we can't work with Jenkins. Sometimes we can't install Jenkins also. It won't install that. Keep in mind, without Java, there is no Jenkins. Without Java, there is no Jenkins. It means Jenkins is the dependent tool on Java. Okay, guys. That Java also, we should have that 11 or updated version. Minimum requirement Java 11. Okay, guys. Minimum requirement Java 11 we should have. Next, even coming to Tomcat. Forget about Jenkins. If you want to install Tomcat, we should have Java. You got it now? Forget about coming to second step, forget about that Jenkins. If you want to install and configure Tomcat, we should have Java. Without Java, we can't work with the Tomcat. After installing and configuring Tomcat, then we are going to deploying that var file inside that Tomcat. Got it now? That. Next, Java -jar Jenkins.var. That one also. The keyword, the first word Java. So Java will execute that var file. Next, RPM space Red Hat package management space -IVH install verbose human readable format space that package name. These methods we are having. By these 4 methods we can install and configure Jenkins. But at present we are not using last 2 methods. Okay, in most of the cases, okay, mostly we are using first 2 methods. Okay, now I will show you that the first one. Next, guys, you should have Git. Don't forget about this one. We should have any one SCM tool. Anyone mean? Yes, there are a lot of. Yes, Git is there. SVN is there. Okay, Bitbucket is there. RTC is there. Fairforce is there. Like that, so many tools are there. But we are using Git out of these tools. Okay, guys. Now we are going to installing and configuring Jenkins. In today's session, I'll show you that how to install and configure Jenkins. And guys, don't forget about this one. Now from today, that AWS account also very important. If you want to practice each and every task on cloud, also you should have that AWS account. Okay. Now today I'll show you that how to install and configure Jenkins on premises. Okay, guys. The next task you have to do yourself only on cloud. Guys, don't forget about this one. I should not help you. Initially, I should not help you on that cloud. Okay, guys, you have to do yourself only. Just you need to ask some basic doubts. Not basic doubts. Okay, the doubts should be highly Okay, highly, okay, level doubting how to ask that. Whenever you start, okay, while configuring Jenkins, first of all, you have to try yourself only. If you will not get, okay, success, then you can ask me that. Until that, I can't help you that. That's okay. That's very important to you that. So keep in mind, try to understand. Okay, be with AWS account. Now we are cloning this one and name this one. Already have that Jenkins server UI. Okay, just take that different name. I'm taking that 6 p.m. Jenkins server. I'm naming this one. Okay, guys, successfully we clone this server. Now, just wait. Now launch this one. Just guys, uh, observe this one. I have much more infra, but basic level 2 GB RAM enough. If you are using SSD, yes, with 1 GB also we can manage, and one processor also. By using one processor also we can. Okay, but if you have that infra, yes, you can utilize it. But in my case, I have that infrastructure, so that reason I am going to increasing. Okay, so in your case, maybe this is not correct, but right now, whatever we are having these resources, that's enough for configuring Jenkins. Okay, guys. Even with one processor and 1 GB RAM also, we can set up environment. Nothing to worry. But whenever you are having that additional resources, you can utilize that. Now I'm using that 4 processors and 4 GB RAM. Okay, guys, and I'm using that 8 GB. Okay, just now power on this. This is the hardware infrastructure. These are the resources. Yes, 8 GB RAM and 4 processors, 50 GB disk space. Okay, now this is not required. This much not required. Just for with the 10 GB also we can set up. But okay, in my case, I'm doing the different tasks. So that reason I'm choosing for every VM 50 GB disk space. Okay, guys. But if I launch these all missions, even my memory also not okay support. Even processors also not. I don't have this much count. Okay, if I start this one, I should stop some other servers. Whenever I launch this server, I should stop this one. Okay, guys, I will follow like that. Yes, be ready with super putty. Up to here only. I don't know that, but I want to wait. I think I have sent you booting process document. Am I correct? In the group, I have sent you that booting process.
Yes, Ravindra, we got.
So how many people are having awareness about that? How many people read that? That's very important. Yes, Shakti, please keep in mute. Yes, 197. And I have sent you one more document. What is that? Yes. Guys, and I told that about that exam also. No one sent me that Linux and Git commands. Okay. Okay, guys. Now see, guys. Yes. Now, guys, keep in mind. Now Linux. Okay, we are going to working with much more Linux commands also. Almost 70 to 80% of the Linux commands only here. The remaining 20% or 30% Jenkins related. Okay. Now guys, what is the command to set host name? I need quick response. Host name, CTF, set icon host name. Yes, Jenkins server. Jenkins. Just I'm naming that Jenkins. Next, what next? exec bash and host name. See guys, successfully we have configured. Next, so git required. Git required. So now what I'm doing that I'm going to installing m install git method. Okay. So m install git space -y. If you go that what is that latest for a latest version, you will take lot of time now. So that reason we are not taking that. But officially, sometimes we should follow that latest one. If the client will ask that, okay, if our project running on latest versions, we should go okay for that one. Now just wait guys. Guys, first of all, let me update the server m update -y. We are going to updating the server with all installed okay packages, kernel and everything. It will update if the updates are available. Just waiting for the process. Yes, we need to. Yes, guys, new command. See, guys, whenever you start, okay, whenever you get this kind of issue, so the command locked. The command locked. What is that? M command locked. So now we are going to releasing that. So waiting for process with PID. Process PID mean process ID. So now we are killing that. Try it again. If it is still we okay, it's locked that. Now kill space -9 space 1519. Okay. Now apply this one. Just wait. Kill space -9. Sorry. Yes, that's the problem. Okay. Now, so we killed that process. We have to wait for some time. After that also, it's continuing with the lock system. Just you need to kill that process, then you can continue with your task. So immediately don't kill that. So total there are 173 upgrading packages and 8 packages installing, 4 packages removing. Okay guys, just wait. Okay guys, successfully we have updated and just okay m install git space -y install this package. So after that, be ready with your browser. Yes, open new tab. Yes, apply here. Jenkins download. Just click on this, or else you can directly apply that Jenkins download. Yes, you'll get this page. Just first one, click on this one. Jenkins download and deployment. Click on this one. Guys, here we are having two versions, two types of versions. One is the weekly version and the LTS. LTS means Long-term support is a stable, bug-free software. Bug-free. Okay? It means errorless. Errorless software. Okay, guys. So it means weekly version, maybe it's having n number of issues. We will get n number of issues because it's under development. Okay. So after developing, after testing the product, they are converting into LTS, long-term support. Okay. We are choosing long-term support. You don't go for weekly version, guys. Okay. If you are taking that one, you will be in trouble. Okay. Now, so we are going to installing on, see guys, these are the links. These are the links. If you download this one, we can use for generic Java package for, okay, on all locations. I'll tell that how we can. Next, for Docker image, Kubernetes. Okay, Kubernetes environment purpose, we can choose this one. Yes, Ubuntu. Yes, and we can use for Red Hat, Fedora, Alma, Rocky, and CentOS. Okay, guys, for Windows, OpenSUSE, FreeBSD, these all are platforms. Okay, now we are choosing this one, Red Hat, Fedora, Alma, Rocky, and CentOS. Okay, guys, just very simple and very easy to process this one. Just copy these 2 lines at a time. You can copy one by one, or else you can copy 2. Select and copy this one and move to. Okay, yes, we have installed successfully Git. Yes, you can check that Git space hyphen version 2.39.3. Now we are going to, yes, spacing, just click mouse right button and hit the enter. See guys, command problem is, okay, whatever we got that issue, not by this one. Okay guys, not this one. We are getting with this one. We didn't install that package. If you want to download the packages or softwares or videos or audios, we should have this wget package. Yes, yum install wget. So not only wget, we are going to installing vim, tar, make, unzip, maybe in future. Okay, need to be installed these packages. So that reason, now only I am going to installing this one. Yes, these are the prerequisites. Total 42 MB packages we are going to installing, downloading 11 MB. Okay, installed. Now you can apply this one, just paste this. Oh, just come again here, just copy this one and paste it. Hit the enter. Yes, okay, downloaded. Now you can see that we have downloaded one package, one repo file, ll space class etc m.repos.d. See guys, we have downloaded one repo file. Now what we are doing, that we are going to installing yum install Jenkins. Whenever we apply this one, the command comes into this file. That file having some URLs. Wherever the Jenkins software is located, yes, the command goes there and enter into that, and it pull that package and install in our local machine. So before installing that Jenkins, we need to be installed some more packages like that Java and font config. See guys, now we can install 17 also. But we will install 11. We will install on 11. Just copy this one. Yes, no problem. You can continue with the 17 also, but we are using 11. So now what we are doing, that we are going to installing 2 packages, one font config and Java 11 space -y. Okay, the total size is 632 MB downloading. without Java, we can't install and we can't work with Jenkins. So that reason, first of all, what we have to do, we need to install Java. Okay, guys, successfully we have installed Java. Now you can see that, yes, Java space single icon. For Java, for seeing that Java version, you should apply only single icon. Don't forget about this one. Java space icon version. Okay, we have installed Java 11. Now, yes, next step you can see there, M install Jenkins -y. M install Jenkins space -y. Before that, RPM space -qi Jenkins. See guys, package not installed. Package not installed. Now, after installing, we'll see that once again. M install Jenkins space -y. Spelling mistake. See guys, there also the last one. These are not required for RPM packages. Okay, not required. This up to here only. Now it's going to downloading 85 MB size of application. Yes, now, so we have installed. Now RPM space -qi Jenkins. See guys, this is the official message from Jenkins organization. See, version and release, architecture notes, this install date, group, size, license, everything that. Now coming to this is the official message. See guys, Jenkins is the leading open source automation server, supported by a large and growing community of developers, testers, designers, and other people interested in continuous integration, continuous delivery, and modern software delivery practices built on Java Virtual Machine (JVM). Okay, guys, it provides more than 1800 plugins. Note that point. Okay, it will support for 1800 plugins. Each plugin for one task. Each plugin for one work. It means we can work with up to 1800 tasks. Okay. Plugins that extend Jenkins to automate with practically any technology software delivery terms. Sorry, delivery teams use. Okay, in 2022, Jenkins reached 33 lakhs known installations, making it the most widely deployed automation server. See, in 2022 only, how many? 3 lakhs installations. Policy. Okay, known installations, unknown installations, they don't know. Okay, got it now? So this is the process. Next, for more information, you can Okay, guys. This is the official message. If anyone asks the question, you can give this answer. Just okay. Jenkins is the open source automation CI/CD tool. Okay, guys. Next, guys, note that point. This is very important to every system administrator or software engineer, package manager. You have to know. You have to know the requirement. The every software engineer, I mean that who are going to installing packages, uninstalling and upgrading, that person should have some very basic knowledge about that. Yes, which OS we are using, what are the compatibilities, if you are going to installing any one software, what are the prerequisites for software. Now just now we have installed that, we have installed Jenkins. We need to know about that, its requirement. We should have that requirement. Yes, if you come to this Jenkins, yes, here we are having that information. Just installation guide. See guys, for Linux, yes, minimum we can on 256 MB RAM also, 1 GB disk space, okay, drive space. Although 10 GB is a recommended minimum of if running Jenkins as a Docker container. Okay, see guys, recommended hardware configuration for a small team. Jenkins organization or Jenkins developers are giving this recommendation. The minimum 4 GB of RAM, 50 GB of disk space. Of course, I reached that. Yes, but no problem. I am saying that with 1 GB RAM, with one processor also we can. With minimum 10 GB also we can. But whenever you are going to installing more plugins and if you are going to configuring tasks, we should have at least minimum 20 GB of disk space. Okay, guys. See. Hardware. Okay, software requirement, Java. Okay, web browser compatibility for Windows. Okay, Linux support policy. Yes, if you want to that documentation, you can go through that documentation. Okay, now we have installed. Note that point. After installing it won't run that. You have to start the service. You have to start the service. Now see that systemctl status Jenkins. See, it's in dead mode. Okay, inactive. It is in dead mode. So if you want to work with Jenkins, what we should start the service. Yes, systemctl start Jenkins. Guys, it will take some time here. Be patient. Sometimes it will throw the. Guys, wait for few minutes, guys. Don't disturb here. Okay, guys. Successfully started. Now you can see that again. Status. It's in running active. Guys, sometimes you will get like this. Control, apply that Control C. Guys, sometimes you will get like this. Okay, first time I have applied this one, but I got this error. Again, I have applied the same command. Okay. So sometimes if you get like this, okay, don't be worried. Okay, don't worry about this one. Just apply that once again. Systemctl start Jenkins. If you get again, yes. Okay. Apply once again then. Okay, or else if you get continually, restart the mission. Okay, guys. So successfully we have installed and we have started the service. Now it's a browser-based application. Jenkins is the browser-based application. Yes, IP space A. Take this IP address. Copy this one. Only up to here. Don't take that /24. Now come here. Yes, take any one. Yes, this is the HTTP protocol. It works on HTTP protocol. HTTP, don't take that, guys. Keep in mind. Automatically your browser will take that yes. Okay, don't continue with yes. You should stop with http colon / your IP address colon 8080. Port number is 8080. Of course, we will get error. I'll tell that what is the reason for getting that issue. By this step, we can't continue. I'll tell that. It's trying to process. See, finally we got that error. It's expected. So the reason for system having some firewalls. Okay, those firewalls are working right now. This mission not giving the permission to access outside this environment. This Linux mission not giving permission to access outside this console. So it means we need to stop system ctl stop firewall d. Okay, now we stop that firewall. Now you can just refresh. It's already refreshed automatically. See guys, now we got this. Up to here one step. Up to here one step. Now almost we are working with Jenkins. Now we are going to configuring Jenkins. We have installed Jenkins. Now we are preparing for Jenkins work steps. Okay guys, if you want to work with the Jenkins, we need to configure and set up this environment, these steps. Okay guys, now we are having one encrypted key. This Jenkins having one encrypted key. It's located inside this file. This file is located inside secrets. This secrets directly inside location Jenkins. This Jenkins is located inside lib. This lib located inside var. This var located inside class. So it's me. You need to take this, enter, select this one. Don't miss anyone. Copy this one. Select and copy. Now move to your Linux console. Yes, cat space and apply that insert button. Okay guys, this is the encrypted key. It's the password. We can't understand that password. It's not a human readable. Of course, we can read that 3FF, but it's not possible to understand about what is the original password. Okay, that is the advantage with the Linux mission. Okay, even Windows also it will throw some encrypted password, but it's the encrypted key. So we are taking this one. Sorry, don't apply that paste button. Come here. Just now apply here. Now click on that continue. Just be careful. This step is very important. If you are having that low speed internet, you will get a lot of issues. Be careful and need not to save this one. Just click on that never. And yes, we will discuss later on. We'll discuss later on. Okay, on these two concepts. At present, I am selecting this. Okay, install suggested plugins. Why we need to choose this one? If we select that next one, okay, we'll discuss later on that. Guys, in this step, it's very important. It's a very crucial step. If you have that low speed internet or if you are having that internet troubles, you can't continue with this one. Okay, it will ask that again and failure, retry.
It's a one-time password or each time the password will get changed?
One time password. So that reason I didn't save that one. I'm stopping here. Guys, I'm stopping this recording until when we finish that last plugin. Yes. Okay guys, almost done. Final one. Just wait guys. You should not disturb here. Guys, maybe it will take you for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or 1 minute. It depends on your hardware and your network speed also. Okay, yes guys. So step, now you need to register your name. You need to create your username. Yes, guys, I'm taking the same name for password also. Okay. So now we are in practice R&D now. No problem. You can give whatever you want. Okay. No problem here. But in real time, we should follow some rules and regulations. Even guys, if you will get one question or if having doubt, guys, if you observe that one, in the beginning of the classes, we have taken only one server that's for Linux purpose. If you observe that one, just okay, that day only we have concentrated on only Linux. After that, we started Git also. So once again, we have cloned one more server with the name of Git. Okay. So after that, today we cloned that one more server for Jenkins. So we are not going to managing individual servers. Of course, if you want to practice Linux only, you can go for that Linux only. If you want to work with Git only, yes, you can choose that Linux only Git server. But coming to Jenkins, we should have any one SCM tool like that Git or Bitbucket or RTC or Peerforce or SVN. Anyone we should have that. But out of these tools, we are using Git. Okay, today also we use that Git. Yes or no? Today we have installed Git. Don't forget about this one, because we are going to integrating the code from GitHub to Jenkins. So that reason, Git is the interface in between GitHub and Jenkins. So that reason we should have Git. Okay, now in the single mission, we are having three tools. The Linux is here, Git also here, and Jenkins also here. In upcoming days, we are going to integrating some more tools in this mission only. In Jenkins only, we are going to integrating some more tools like that Maven, like that some other tools. Okay, guys, we'll see that later on. But in real time, for this purpose only, we are not going to separating. Okay, guys. So Git is the SCM tool. It's an interface, not a GitHub. GitHub is different. Git is different. Okay, guys. Now, save and finish. Final step. Yes, your Jenkins is ready. Just click on this one. Start using Jenkins. Our Jenkins server is easy. This is the final step. First step, not final step. Final step means for configuration Jenkins, this is the final step. This is the dashboard. This is the Jenkins dashboard. Okay, guys. In tomorrow class, we'll see that how to integrate code from GitHub to Jenkins. Okay, guys. Thanks. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, guys, now.